Hey guys, Raising the Roof here, and today we are in Mudrunner again. I'm going to be doing a showcase of everything that is available in Mudrunner. So yeah, let's begin with the world, just kind of the little Jeep thing. Its technical name is... Oh, that doesn't help. Will this help? Nope. uh, is the A469. This vehicle is kind of your scout. He is very helpful in getting around to all the little kind of different places that you'll want to go to in the map to unlock your watch points and all that. He's can't do logs, and he's not very good in the mud either. So you just want to be careful of that. You always want to kind of stick to the side of trees. Maybe I'll start doing like every so often do a random video. I'll still do my Friday and monthly, like my weekly and monthly videos. But I've been thinking maybe I'll start experimenting and just doing some random type videos. But anyways, yeah, we're just going to show you what's all available. I'm going to talk a little bit about them, and that's going to be it. So like I said, this is kind of a Jeep type vehicle, and here's its accessories. You can have a scout trailer that's 200 repair points and 1 garage point. The spare wheel, which is another 60 repair points, and the trunk, which is 80 liters of fuel and 200 repair points. Like I said, this thing is definitely your scout vehicle that you want. Yes, all the other vehicles are over there. Yes, it's like in the game out. But yeah, that would be your scout vehicle. It's the main one that you start with and everything. So, and it's really cool. If you go here, detached trailer, look at that. See if we can winch it in to the point where... Yep. Anyways, guys, that has been your little scout Jeep, the A469, I want to say. A469. Alright guys, we are back, and next we have the A969. So, if we go into it, it's another little, like, Jeep type thing. Ooh, yeah, everything is kind of lagging out the game, isn't it? So, with this one, we have our garage. You can put fuel canisters in the back. You can put garage parts in the back. It looks like a little scooter. That's funny. Or you can have a utility attachment. Fuel canisters, of course, was 200 liters. This was 1 garage point. The utility was 60 liters with 200 repair points. Then we got the spare wheel, which is 60 repair points. And then again, you can put the scout trailer, that's the same, with 200 repair points and 1 garage point. So I guess in total, you can have 2 garage points on this truck, which is pretty cool. So if you did that and that, now you got your 2 garage points and quite a few repair points. And again, this one is again just kind of a scout, just like the last one, and yeah, it is just kind of meant for exploring. Again, it's another one of those that kind of want to just... Oh, it's a front-wheel drive vehicle, so it's even worse, in my opinion. But yeah, so it's one of those that you want to keep to the trees and all that. It's kind of cool that you can actually see the guy in there. Is he gonna do it? Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah, that's cool. I never realized, always playing with the big vehicles or the enclosed ones, you never realized how much they actually put into there. So yeah, we will be back with our next scout vehicle. Alright, next up for scout vehicles is another Jeep thing. This one's a little bit better. It's got the wider tires, more mud tires, so it actually does do better in the mud. Now, if we go to our garage, we've got our scout trailer again, which of course is 200 repair points and 1 garage point. We have our spare wheel, which is 60 repair points, and our trunk, which is 80 liters and 200 repair points. It's kind of the exact same as the other Jeep, just a little bit bigger, a little bit better in the mud. So that's kind of just the big thing. So yeah, this is the A3151. That is what this is called. It is the A3151. So yeah, so there's an overview of it. This like I said, this one is probably the best of the Scout vehicles in my opinion. It just goes through that mud that little bit better. Bigger winch point, I think. Don't quote me on that one, but yeah, I just find that it goes through the mud a little bit better, so you have a little bit less to worry about. All right, we have a couple more Scout vehicles. All right, so here we are with two more. These ones are not actually really found in the game. These are just in missions, these two. There are two cars, same color, or different colors, same car. All that you get to put on them is garage points parts, because that is what the mission is. So, yeah, there's that tan one, and then there's this blue one here. So, that's, like I said, that's all that you get with them. They are a Scout vehicle. They are terrible. They are two-wheel drive. They are not all-wheel at all. All you have is your park brake. I'm pretty sure... Oh, you do get a winch. Wow, that's impressive. So, yeah, like I said, not not a very good car. I would never choose one of these unless you really want to challenge yourself, if you can at all. I think this is the only place where you can actually spawn them and use them. So, yeah, that's just kind of a unique little car. So I just want to show them off because they are pretty cool, actually. So, all right, on to our next one. We're moving up to a little bit bigger of a vehicle. I'll show you guys. All right, like I said, we are moving up to a little bit bigger now. This is probably the most useless of the, what I want to say, the smaller truck types. They're no longer a Scout, they do work, but this one here, as you can see, it is two-wheel drive. It has not mudding tires, so this one is for highway use only. That's about what this one is for. That's not what I want. I want go into the garage. So with this one, you can put a trailer hitch on. By putting on the trailer hitch, you can get the fuel semi-trailer. The fuel semi-trailer holds 3,700 liters. If you're going on a map with lots of payment between you and the vehicle that you want, or a fuel station, this is the truck for you. Next, we have a garage semi-trailer. Carries your 4 garage points. If between your 2 garages you have flat road, again, this truck with a garage trailer is perfect. Or with a garage semi-trailer. Then we have the utility semi-trailer, which is 900 liters of fuel and 1,200 repair points. Somebody broke down on the highway, you can use this truck with this trailer. So, let's take this one off. So now we have fuel trailer that is 1,600. Yeah, so 3,700 and 1,600 plus... Oh, is there no... Ooh. Oh, yeah. So here you have your 1,600 plus 400 liters. So 2,000. So your fuel semi-trailer will always have your most. You've got a garage cart, which is 1 garage point. You have your garage trailer, which is 2 points. And then you've got your utility tent, which is another 200 repair points and 1 garage point. You got a log carriage, which carries 2 points of logs. Short log trailer, which is another 2 points. So there's your 4. Trailer hitch, we went through. And then you got your utility trailer, which is 600 liters and 600 repair points. So... that's always just something to keep in mind, is all that kind of stuff. Like I said, the big thing, like probably all these B class will have about the same amount of attachments, but always remember that your, I can't remember what this one is. Your B130 has 2-wheel drive and, yeah, road tires. So that's your road hauler. That's what this one's good for, is road hauling. So, all right, I will be back with our next one, which is another B class. All right, guys, we are here with the B130. This is our off-road B class. As you can tell, it's got, well, it's not a dual, but now it's got 2 axles. It's got diff lock, all wheels, and it's got the mud tires on it. This one's a little bit different because in order to put the fuel semi-trailer and the fuel cistern, you have to put on the fireproof exhaust, which moves it from here down to in front here. Then you can add your fuel cistern, which is 900 liters, and your fuel trailer, which is 1600 liters for 2500 liters, or 3700 liters with your fuel semi-trailer, which is again on trailer hitch. So, like I said, we've got our fuel semi-trailer, which is 3700. We have our garage semi-trailer, which is another 4 points. So this is perfect for off-roading. And then we got our utility semi-trailer, which is 900 liters and 1200 repair points. Same as the last time, just like I said, to put the fuel on, you have to have your fireproof exhaust this time. We got our fuel cistern again. We have our fuel trailer, a garage cart, garage parts, which this one actually holds 2 garage points, something that we didn't see with the last one, so that's a little bit different. Then you got your garage trailer. Your garage trailer sucks because it's the steel wheels. Yep, I would much rather do the garage semi-trailer rather than garage trailer. You got a log carriage, which does 3-point short logs, log carriers, and it is required to install the medium log cart. So you install that, then you install a log cart, or the short log trailer, I guess. Spare wheel. It has 100 repair points. I'm going to have to take that off. So put that on, and then a trailer hitch. And then you got your utility attachment, which is, well, I'll take the spare wheel off again. So you got your 600 repair points and 1 garage point. Then you have 600 liters and 600 repair points. So with a utility trailer. So this one has a little bit more versatility. It's got pretty much the same attachments as your last one. Most that you can go up to is a medium log cart, which is more than the last one, because then you can put medium logs for 4 points. Your last one could only hold the most. It could actually hold 4 points, but it was 2 separate. It was a trailer log. It was a short log trailer and a log carriage. This one actually holds 3 points, so it holds that a little bit more. So yeah, this one's your more all-around off-road. Can put a few more attachments on just to make it easier. So yeah, I would always suggest using the B130 unless you're not given it. Then the B130 is always your better bet than the B131. All right, we have another B class to go through, so let's get going. All right, guys, so for our, what I would call most useless of our B class trucks would be the B66 here. And the reason I don't think it's, or like why I think it is, because you got your fuel trailer, which is 900 pounds. You got your garage cart for 1 garage point. Garage utility trailer, which has 400 liters, 200 repair points, and 1 more garage point. Got your spare wheel, which is 80 repair points. You got a utility attachment, which is kind of nice because then you get 600 repair points and the 1 garage point. Then you have a utility trailer, which is 300 liters and 400 repair points. I call this one useless. It's it doesn't have diff lock. You can have 4-wheel drive, but just the attachments aren't there. So I would definitely go with the B131. The B30 is the highway truck, and again, you can. It's hard to do off-road in the B130. So in that case, when it comes to the B class trucks, I would always try to go for the B131. As the B66, again, it's a pretty good truck and all that. It's smaller, so it gets through a little bit more, but the use of it does not really go well because, like, you got a fuel trailer and it does not hold nearly as much as what the other trucks can. So if you're given this truck, you got to use it. But if not, yeah, definitely go for the B131 because That one's your big off-road one. So, all right, we have two more. One both of them I don't really consider B class. One I think is more of a scout, and then the other one I don't know what the point of it is. You guys may have seen it in one of my gameplay videos, so we'll look at that one next. All right, so yes, next we have the tractor. It is not all wheels. It does not have diff lock, or it's always in diff lock. But I think the only reason it's classified a B is because you can put fuel canister. Well, you can have fuel canisters in the front. This is kind of a fuel vehicle, or just a winch point, basically. It winches really well, but that's about it. It doesn't go through mud well. It doesn't. Let me just switch it to day. It doesn't go through mud well. It's just kind of a weight to winch. So yeah, because you got your fuel canisters on the front, which is our 120 liters. You have a fuel trailer for another 900 liters. And then you have a utility trailer, which has 300 liters of fuel and 400 repair points. So yeah, like I said, I'm not quite sure why it's classified a B class. It's more of a, to me, it's more of a scout, but it's a B6A. Yeah, that's what they classify it as. So yeah, it's interesting. I personally don't use it. It could be a challenge to use it, but yeah. So I don't know. It's not my cup of tea. I wouldn't really ever use it. It is part of the free DLC, so who knows? It's just kind of a cool little tractor, right? So all right, we have one more that I think it is a scout. Just doesn't say it well in the data logs, so you guys can be the judge of that. But we have one more to go. Okay, so this is definitely a scout vehicle, but it's going to be at the end of the B class anyways, because it is actually not a bad truck for just kind of scouting. Yeah, it's a good scout truck. Either this or the Jeep, the very first Jeep that we looked at. I would definitely go with one of these when we're looking to go scout. It is a Chevrolet Namco. Um, with this one in your garage, you can put garage parts in. You get 80 liters and one garage point, and then you can have a scout trailer for 200 repair points and another garage point. So, yeah, that's the kind of stuff that you can get with this one. It's pretty sweet, in my opinion. I think that's in my next map, I definitely want to use the Chevrolet Namco and just kind of go with that one and see where it goes. So, anyways, that was the end for our B class. Next up, we have our C class, which is getting into a little bit bigger. I'll mostly be talking about those. Almost all those have the same attachments. So, yeah, I'll just mostly be talking about the differences and strengths and weaknesses of each. All right. Alright guys, so like I said, this is a C class. I have to look it up. It is a C4310 is what this one is. Like I said, this is getting into the bigger ones. They mostly have the same attachments. It's just what they are. This one is not a dual. It's got okay mud tires. 260 liters of fuel is something to watch out for. It has a crane support. It has a fireproof exhaust, which again you need in order to put stuff like your fuel cistern or your fuel trail. Your fuel trailer. You can do garage parts for 2 garage points. You can do another garage trailer for another 2. You can have a log carriage for 3 points. A log carrier, which you need for logs with 4 points. Log carrier with the crane you can have. And then with that you can do medium log cart. Oh my goodness, do you ever need a lot? Advanced functions, crane grab. Oh, okay, so that's all your functions with a medium log cart. That's what you can have. So that can be your big logging rig. Because then you've also got the short log trailer, which is just a trailer for 3 wheels. You got a spare wheel that you can put on. Again, you have your trailer hitch to install any of your semi-trailers. You got your utility stuff, which is the same as before. So, yeah, so this, like I said, this one gets into a little bit more. You've got your crane that you can now put on, and your medium. So with the crane, you can use that to go over to one of those points, the log station, and grab some logs with it. So yeah, this one's pretty big. It's, if you ask me, there's this crane support. Like it's pretty basic, but it's pretty awesome at the same time. It's got a nice winch system too on it, so it can hold quite a bit. Pulls kind of twists pretty good too. All right, we'll come back with another C vehicle, just to kind of show you guys what I mean by they're kind of all the same, just a little different. So we'll be back with another C class. All right, we are back with another C class vehicle. This one, it's almost like this one's just newer is basically the thing. Because it's got the same tires, same axles, diff lock, all wheels, all that kind of stuff. When you go into the garage, though, the one thing it doesn't have is the fireproof exhaust. You do not have to put fireproof exhaust on to do any of your fuel stuff. Other than that, it's still got all the same supports. The only other thing, too, is you don't need the crane support. So what the difference here is between the two vehicles, I'm not completely sure, but all I know is that the difference between the last one and this one is that you don't need the fireproof exhaust for your fuel stuff, and you don't need the crane support for your crane. Oh, probably because the roof actually supports the crane. I just noticed that. So, yeah. Yeah, you'll just have a built-in support. That is the difference. So, yeah, that one's kind of cool. Need one less part. I mean, in this game, it's not like you're buying parts, so it doesn't make a huge difference. But yeah, kind of nice. One less thing to think about. Or I guess the big thing. I love how the guy falls asleep. But one thing is, if you go into here, you don't have the big support in the view. So if you're a first-person driver, that is something to think about. All right, we're on to our next C-Class vehicle. Alright guys, we are back with another C-Class truck. This one is the 65115. This one has a little bit of a difference. If you guys notice down here, we have 350 liters of fuel. So this one has a little bit bigger of a fuel tank. These tires are not mud tires. You don't have diff lock, you don't have all wheels. You have four-wheel drive, and that is it. So again, this is another highway vehicle, good for asphalt, and that is about it. If you go into the garage, the difference is, again, you can't even put a crane on here, so there's no crane option. There is no crane support in that case. You don't need fireproof exhaust for any fuel attachments, but we have the log carrier with a lawn log cart is what you can do. So you can haul, what is it, 6 points? Yep, 6 points on this truck. Something to remember, but it is only highway. These tires will not do well in mud. So, yeah. So that is this truck is yeah, this truck is all about the highway stuff again. So, something to always keep in mind, that is the C65115 is highway only, even though it has a spare wheel of mud. Like it's a mud tire for the spare wheel. Oh, the other thing to remember is that it's 350 liters, so it's that little bit bigger. But we've got a couple more C-Class vehicles, so we will continue on with those. Alright guys, we have here our C375. It's an off-roader this time, again. This one is off-road. It's 270 liters, so not as big of a tank. We've got our garage points, our semi-trailers, log carriers. This one can have a crane. It's got the crane support. We do need fireproof exhaust again on this one for any of our fuel attachments. It's got all of our normal garage parts, all of our log carriers, again with the crane, without the crane again. Log trailers, a spare wheel, trailer hitch, our 3 utility attachments. So that's this truck. It's the C375. Yes, I know I have to keep going into that to see, but that's all right. So yeah, this one is an off-roader for your normal C class. It pretty much does everything. Just remember that fireproof exhaust for any of your fuel systems. All right. There's a lot of C's, so lots of them are the same. We're going to quickly move on to the next one. All right, so these next two I have decided to show together because they are the same truck, just a little bit. No, I can't do that. Just a little bit different. One's blue, one's tan. Again, just like the cars that we showed off earlier. This is the 4320 and the 432010. Um, there's not much difference when it comes to the garage. They got the crane support, fireproof exhaust. You need the fireproof exhaust for your fuel stuff, and then you got all your log stuff. There's only the one that you can have the lawn log trailer on. So yeah, these ones have all the same attachments and everything. They got 270 liters, just like most of the other C-Class trucks. The difference between these two, if you can see here, these wheels are like this, and these wheels are like this. So it's just kind of whichever truck you're given, I guess. So something to think about. I think these ones are mission trucks, again, just like the cars. I don't know if you can actually get these ones in game, but you can definitely get them for missions. So yeah, these ones they're actually nice C-Class trucks. They're your normal C-Class trucks, I guess, right? So just I would actually like to test out which tires are better, but or even see if they matter, I guess. That's another thing too, hey? Sometimes sometimes it doesn't matter which tires, but see if this game takes that into consideration. Anyways, I think we have one or two more C-Class vehicles. They are your normal ones, so we will be back once we look at those next C-Class. Alright guys, this is in my opinion the best C-Class vehicle. You got the big balloon tires, it goes through mud pretty well. It's just a good all-around truck, especially when you consider that when you come to your garage, you can have all of the attachments that come with your C-Class, including the lawn log cart. So you can have that big one, so you can get 6 points at a time with this truck. Like I said, in my opinion, this is your best all-around truck. It uses the most fuel, but it does have 330 liters. This is our second most. The one had 350, but this one has 330. So not a big difference, but at the same time enough that it's not a big difference between those two, but for all the smaller ones, it is a big enough difference you'll notice. Yeah, so this is definitely the best all around of the C-Class. Not much else that you can do with it. Well, I shouldn't say not much else that you can do with it. This is kind of the one that you can do everything when it comes to fuel, utility, garage, and logs. This will do it all. So, yeah, there is probably your best C-Class truck. And we got two more to go, so we'll get on to those next two. So guys, we are back. This is the 256, the C256. Our last one was C255. So as you can tell, there's not going to be much difference between them. And yet, when you look in the garage, they are exactly the same. They got the lawn log cart and everything. So it's good for garage, log, utility, and fuel. The difference with this one, though, is again, it is an all-highway vehicle. You cannot have all-wheel drive. It will only spin the back two axles. So, yeah, this one is another one of your pavement princesses that, for getting back and forth on pavement, it's perfect. Don't expect to go through a lot of mud with this one, though. So, yeah, that's this one. It's exactly like the 255. It's just the 256, and it is on-road only. So, all right, we will get to our last C-Class truck. All right, guys, we are with our C260 now, right? 260? Yeah, C260. Not much difference between our last one, but I was wrong about the 265. 265 is your best all around, but if you This one is your best all around if you enjoy loading your own logs, because you can have both the log carrier with the crane and the log crane carriage. Log carrier with the crane is good for your long logs and your medium logs. But if you just want your normal, the log crane carriage, so then you got that. So that holds 3 points, and then you actually have your, no, not that one, log trailer. Medium log. Nope, that's the cart. Short log trailer. Oh. You cannot have that one on with the cart. Ooh, that is interesting. So, yes, this one, if you enjoy loading your own logs, you have 2 options to do it with. So, that is something to keep in mind. But then you don't get much else. Again, it's got the balloon tires just like the 256. This one, I know I don't usually show the winch, but it's back winch. I'm gonna garage. Is powerful. It will tip the truck over. Yep, just like that. So, yes, it's got a powerful winch. It comes to a close second in my opinion to the 265. But, or sorry, 255. But I would still prefer the 255, and that is the 260, the C260. I missed one C class, so we have one more to look at. So we will quickly do that. So we have our final C class. This one also has a log crane carriage. However, the difference with this one, well, not really anything. Except it can't do the long log trailer. So this one is kind of the off-road version of, well, it's kind of the smaller version of the 260 that we just looked at. So, and this one again is the 6317. It's you know, wherever on the map. Full out test this. This one's winch does not have the power like the last one's does. This one will not flip your truck over. It will just pull it. So, yes, the last truck had the most powerful winch. So, yeah, that's something else to keep in mind. I guess more powerful winching. So, yeah, the 260 would because of that winch, actually thinking about it, that 260 would be my go-to. Then the 265 or 255. There we go. So, yeah, this one's just kind of if you're into loading your own logs and want a smaller truck, then there is this 6317 for you. So, all right, let's move on to our D-class trucks because they get pretty big now. All right, so first we are starting with one of our free DLC trucks. It is the GMC truck. What did they call it? The DW950. It is a massive truck. However, when you go into the garage, this vehicle is not suited for off-roading. It does have diff lock, but not all wheels. And look at those tires. Those tires are never going to get through off-roading. So, with this truck, you got your fuel cistern of 1,400 liters. Yes, that is larger than most because then you can have your fuel trailer of 16, which in total gives you 3,000 liters. So your semi-trailer is still the best at 3,700, but at least if you have the fuel trailer and the fuel cistern, you can at least detach the trailer and get through some areas better. It's got your garage stuff, log carriage, short log trailer, and the trailer hitch for your semi-trailers and your 2 utilities. So, yep, do not off-road with this. This is all specifically for on-road, but it can hold a lot. Like I said, that fuel cistern holds 1,400 liters. That is pretty good if you don't want a trailer. So that's your best bet for your fuel cistern if you're going on-road. The next ones will show you off-road. and I'm pretty sure they hold about the same. So yeah, let's look at our next C-Series. Alright guys, we are in our next D-Series truck. Now we're getting to the big guys. Look at that. 8 wheels. 4 of them steer. You got 8-wheel drive and everything. That's a big, massive truck. When we go into our garage now, we have, of course, the field trailer, garage parts, garage semi-trailer, which also holds 200 liters of fuel. We are going to, and then of course you got your small garage trailer, your log carriage, a medium log trailer. Look at that, it's an actual trailer. Got your short log trailer. Well, I mean, you may as well just go for the medium at that point, right? Get a whole load of mediums. And then you could even put your log carriage on. There's 7 points right there. There you go, there's most of them, right? And then you got your trailer hitch. And then you got your utility trailer. But if you hold a utility trailer or trailer hitch, carries 100 repair points. Plus you got your garage semi-trailer. So 100 repair points, 200 liters of fuel, and your 4 garage points. Look at that massive, massive trailer. Look at that pull it too. Yeah, look at that 8-wheel drive. Just not a problem for this thing, hey? So if we go into advanced, detacher trailer. Ooh, look at that. Wow, that's pretty sweet, hey? Winch source. Yeah, that's a big winch. So, yeah, let's look at our next D series, because like I said, these get unique and very, very big. So, on to the next. Alright guys, we have our next D series. This one is the 537. The last one was the 535, so I think I forgot to mention that. Anyways, we go into our garage. We got our fuel trailer. We have garage parts, the same garage semi-trailer with the 4 points and 200 liters. A garage trailer. Why would you pull that with this? Log carriage, medium log trailer, short log trailer. You have a spare wheel for this one, which will hold 100 repair points. Your trailer hitch will hold another 100 repair points. Then you have your utility trailer with fuel and repair points. So yeah, this thing's just a little bit different design. It basically does the same. It just has a spare wheel and yeah, just looks a little different. That's about it. So all right, we're on to our last D series, which is a very unique one. So let's get looking at that. Okay guys, like I said, this one is unique. This is the D538. The 538 is very unique looking. It's yeah, it's very unique looking. This one is a little bit different. You can put fuel canisters on the back for 700 liters. You can put a fuel trailer with another 1600. The garage trailer, you can put a loader for loading logs. So that's pretty cool. Just park that at like a log station or whatever and spawn logs to load up a trailer that you pull up. It's got a, oh, can we do this? And a medium log trailer. So you could load up your own trailer as well as somebody else's. You got your short log trailer. You have a spare wheel with 120 repair points and a utility trailer. So yeah, this one's kind of unique. Like the spare wheel just kind of slots in there, just like the fuel canisters do. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a very, very unique vehicle and all that. So yeah. Next up, we have our E series, which are the biggest of them all, and they're more unique. This one had just unique design and everything, and unique attachments, but they're still kind of the same attachments. The next two, the E series, are a lot bigger and more unique. So let's look at those ones. Hey guys, we are back with the E series, and yeah, they're big. 4-wheel steering again. The biggest uniqueness to this one has an advanced trailer hitch, so it carries 100 repair points. Your fuel cistern carries 2,200 liters. That is the biggest that we have seen for a fuel cistern. So, you know, that with the fuel trailer of 1,600, yeah, you get 3,800. That's more than the semi-trailer, so yeah, that's pretty impressive. You got your garage semi-trailer again, just like the D series. You have a garage trailer, a log carrier, medium log trailer, short log, and utility trailer. In the original Spin Tires game, not Mudrunner, but Spin Tires, this truck here had a big winch to go on it. I want that big winch again, but it's not in here. It's probably a mod, so if you modded this, you probably could get a mod with the big tow truck hitch on it. So that would be awesome, though. That I really enjoyed that hitch, but here we don't have it. Look at the springs on this thing. Yeah, that's the springs. That's a lot of metal in there. But anyways, yeah. Look at the fuel. It's got 800 liters and 1,000 damage. This is your get through anything, go anywhere kind of truck. So yeah, if that's what you need, this is what you want. All right, I will show you guys the last E-Series truck now. All right, guys, for our final E-Series, it is the 7429. This one does not have nearly the damage, still has the 800 liters. This one is unique. Watch this. I'll turn on all wheels and diff lock. But when I turn, oh, I guess diff lock doesn't really matter. The locks are unlocks, whichever tires are turning. When I turn off all wheels, these center two turn. So one steering axle turns, and one non-steering axle turns. That's kind of cool. I never noticed that. I guess I should have paid attention to the last one as well. I don't think I actually turned on the four-wheel drive in the other one because you barely need it. This one's got, you know, your 2,200 liter fuel cistern, so it's another big one. Just remember that your damage is 600 instead the other one was 1,000. That's the biggest difference between these two. And this one has a cool little repair kit that you can add on to it. You got your trailer hitch and all that. But yeah, so you could do this and get your garage semi-trailer. And there you go. So yeah, that repair kit's pretty cool actually. It's kind of a different little thing. So yeah, that was the last of the E-Series. Like I said, this one just doesn't have nearly the damage ratio as the other one does. So that's the biggest difference. Alright, I've got one more truck to show off, and then I'll talk about the maps, I think. So, alright. See you guys in a second. Alright guys, so this is by far our most unique vehicle. It is the K700. This one clearly is not your everyday vehicle you're going to go and do stuff with. This has a specific purpose. You can put a field trailer on it, a garage trailer, a medium log trailer, a utility trailer, and a short log trailer. But this one is mainly meant for your loader. So, with the loader, let's go over here and I will show you guys over here. And okay, so the log is blocking the log, even though there you go. Yep, just put it in here. And there you go. You can load the logs just like that. So yeah, that's the uniqueness of this vehicle. It's meant for moving logs around. So, yeah. That's the K700. So that's all the trucks. Next up, we're going to talk about maps, and I'm just going to start right here. I just hit my funny bone. Ooh, that always hurts. So we've got the hardened track around here, which is the asphalt road. Got a swamp. This is the proving grounds, by the way. That's how you can spawn and everything. Got your sandy track, your slope, and your bushy meadow. Then you can test all your trucks out and see which one does the best in those kind of areas. But yeah, that's what the proving grounds is. It's just to try things out, see how it all goes. So in a second here, I will show you guys all the other maps that are available. Alright guys, so as you can see here, we've got our maps. Got the bog, which you guys saw me complete in the last episodes, my weekly series. I did do a series on this one just because, I was in the midst of it and I finished it and all that. So we've got the bog, island, seashore, which is kind of cool. I'm in the middle of doing island right now. Then we'll have crossing, downhill, and deluge. As you complete these, you earn progression points. And as you can see, progression points unlock this. So once I do the island, I will get another one and unlock crossing and downhill. And then once I do seashore, I will unlock deluge. So, and then these ones are just unlocked because they're DLC, so they go with trucks. And in that case, I will show you guys, like, these progression points are also on these as well. So that 3150 one that I showed you guys, it's right there. So gotta unlock that. And yeah, so we just got progression points till we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to unlock the E guy. So yeah, not suited for off-roading again with that one. So then you got your Old Timers DLC, the Ridge DLC, and the Valley. These are all free DLCs. At least I think so. That might be a Game Pass thing. But yeah, as you can see, there's all your trucks. So even that Jeep that didn't have a cover is not actually available in game. It is only available in missions. So now that you've seen all these progression points, there's also these balance points. As you can see, this one's 3, 2, 1. I think this one's like 5 or something. But yeah, your balance points are these. So yeah, you got your game balance. You can only go up to as many stars that are there. So that's just what that is. That's the trucks that you start with. So you can start with up to 3 trucks if you have your balance points right. But if I was to add another one if I was to replace this one with the 3-star, I would have too many, so I couldn't. And then if I was to replace this one to a 3-star, I would have all my balance points done. There is a tutorial. I'm not going to start it. There's challenges. Look at this. The rig. Pick up a trailer, then drive the rig to a small town. And then there's all these other ones that you have to do. One of these is the car one. Another one is that Jeep that had the open top or whatever, that you could see the driver. So that's what these are. That's what the challenges are. They are just little challenges that they've set up. As it says, don't damage your vehicle or any other vehicle. Don't drive in the opposite road lane. Use the cockpit camera when driving with the trailer. And those are bonuses, but your main one is to pick up the trailer and drive it to a small town. So that's challenges. And there is multiplayer. And there is another DLC called American Wildlands. I do not have it, but if you guys ever want to look it up, go ahead. And if you guys are thinking about this, it's something to look up. This game is currently available with Xbox Game Pass, and that's what I'm playing it with, and absolutely love it. So thanks for watching, guys. This has been a showcase of Mudrunner, a Spin Tires game. Hope you enjoyed it. Hoping that you guys would like to see more of these kind of showcases of different games. And I will see you guys in the next video.